Hello Aries, sun, moon, or rising. So today's video, we have our oracle deck, our chakra deck, and our kind of positive super attractor deck. And we are going to do a love reading. So let's go ahead and get started. I think let's go ahead and start with our oracle deck. Okay, Aries, if you want to know what is going on in your love life, let's get started. Okay, so we have a new earth. So this is kind of new things are in the making. There's a star. Oh, sorry. If you see yellow, it's because my long nails lasted 2 days and that was it. So I tried to paint a mustard and it didn't like cure. So now there's like what looks like is literal mustard on my fingers. Okay, sorry. Now that that's out of the way, it looks like there's something new. There's something new coming in, whether this is a new person or kind of a new step in your relationship. There's something fresh coming and it's a positive. It's something you've been waiting on. You've just got to keep waiting just a little bit more. And then we have the great severing. So it's kind of, I see that one of your pasts was kind of filled with arguments and pain and anger, and it was just a pretty toxic environment. I don't know if this was you or if this was them, but it looks like you've gone through a lot and you've kind of you've put up these walls that are slowly starting to come down, and you're realizing that not every relationship is like that, and that's not something normal that should happen in every relationship. And it took you a lot to get to where you are, and you're softening up. You're opening up to the person. The walls are coming down. So far, we are off to a great start, Aries. And then we have the Star Keeper. So this is kind of you, or I feel like it has a lot to do with the person that was hurt. And it's kind of them trying to stay grounded, not trying to put their heads above head in the clouds, not trying to fall head over heels in love at first, giving it a second to kind of see where this is going, because you've had this past that hurt you, and you're really you don't want that again. You want to see where this goes before you give all of yourself, and that's okay. Okay, I dropped 3 cards, so let's see what they are. I'm going to scooch these out of the way, and let's make room for these, Aries. We have trust the timing. Okay, so this is all again telling you that you're okay with waiting. And waiting doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Waiting is just kind of giving you a second to heal from this bad relationship that you have here. So just take a second, trust the timing, trust that everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen. It might not be on your perfect timing, but it is on divine timing. And then we have star ancestors. So this is kind of you. I feel like you've had to do a lot of soul searching to move past what had happened to you in your last bad relationship and all the arguments. And you've kind of had to dig things up that you didn't want to, things that hurt. But all this hurt is going to heal. It's going to lead to healing. You just kind of have to keep digging it out of yourself and talking about it, and kind of maybe being your own therapist for a second. You need to talk about these things, and it's good that you're getting those things out there, Aries. I feel like you've been really hurt in the past, and it's all kind of coming to light because you found a new person, but you just want to make sure that what you've gone through before isn't what you're going to go through again. And that's okay. Play it safe. That is just fine. And then we have deep cellular healing. So this is you again on this. I keep going back to this card. This is just you healing from, I feel like this was a very traumatic, bad time for you, and it left a lot of scars, and you're kind of slowly but surely healing yourself from the inside out. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. I just want you to get as much clarity as possible. And then we have Breath of the Cosmos. So this is, again, trust the timing. You're going after what you want, and you're not going to stop at anything until you get it. And this is just kind of a breath of fresh air. This is something new that's coming to you, something that you can trust, something that feels right. And it's just like you've been buried underwater for so long, and you're finally coming to the light. And then, let's see. What an onion shuffle that was. Aries, what else? What is your last oracle card? What is something that needs to be said to you? I felt like, see, this is something you need to kind of sit and think about, is what you've been through and what you're about to go through, okay? Just because something happened in the past, does history repeat? Yes. Does it have to in this instant? No. Remind yourself of that. Keep telling yourself, just because it happened once doesn't mean that it's destined to happen again. These are beautiful cards that show me a path of healing and a path of you soul searching and finding yourself and becoming this happy person and kind of coming out of this shell. And I feel like there's a lot of good that's coming to you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and take this bracelet off because I feel like it's clacking everywhere. And I'm sure there's some people that don't want to listen to that for like 10 minutes. Okay. So we're going to move these out of our way. And let's draw a few chakra cards. I feel like we're going to get a lot of like healing yourself. Those won't go in. Okay. Look at that. Grief. Oh, let's see what we got in this for. So we have kind of, I know probably right off the bat you see this vanity and it has you feeling a little weird about it, but it's not, I promise. I feel like a vanity in this sense is kind of you looking for yourself once, you looking at yourself once, but we'll get in that in a second. So mysticism, this is where you kind of dug deeper into yourself and you're kind of trusting your intuition and trusting where you need to go. And I think that this person's really helping you come out of yourself. And if this person isn't there yet, then you're kind of helping yourself come out, and this person is going to help you through the rest of the way. I feel like in a sense you kind of need them to close your healing. And then we have grief, which is just kind of what you felt in your past relationships, or maybe this is kind of like a childhood, problems you had in your childhood. And then we have service. The way you care and the way you love, you're willing to do anything for the person you love. Give the shirt off your back, stay up 3 days in a row just because they're sick and they need soup and back rubs. Like, that's the kind of person you are. And I feel like the love you give is it's nothing this person has ever felt before. And the love that this person is going to give, or the love that they're giving, and the healing that they're helping you is something you've never felt before, Aries. You've never had a feeling like this. And I think your past relationships, you kind of gave everything you had to them, and you didn't really expect much in return. Maybe because they didn't give you much to expect. But I think that things have changed, and you've kind of kind of moved on from that and you're ready to be with someone that appreciates you and someone that tells you thank you and someone that is not mean to you, doesn't raise their voice to you. They're kind and they're loving and they're patient. I feel like you carry a lot of baggage and this person is very accepting of that, or it's reversed and that person carries a lot of baggage and you're being very accepting of that and you're helping them. I just feel like one of you has really latched on to the other, and not in a bad way, just in a sense of you're not going to let anything happen to them, and this is where you want to be, and you love this person and they're not going to hurt you. They know everything that you've been through and they're not going to add to it. Okay, let's draw a couple positivity cards. Shuffling these is difficult. Okay, so I'm just doing these cards so you can kind of take something from this and you can kind of put it in your life where it goes, or maybe share it with your partner. You know, it's something you guys can work on together. So we have spiritual alignment. Puts my manifestation, spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. I feel like this is you back when you were in that bad relationship and all you wanted to do was get out of it and you just didn't know how. Oops, I'm sorry guys. There we go. And you kind of like wanted to leave it and you knew you should. You just didn't know how, maybe because you loved them or because you didn't know what they would do without you. But this is you kind of putting it out in the atmosphere. And I feel like from this point forward, you should put nothing but positivity out into this atmosphere. Manifest the life that you need, because you guys, manifestation is real. And then we have, I am a kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So I feel like this has a lot to do with not letting someone take advantage of you. You do things for others still, but they know where the line is and they're not going to cross it. And then we have, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. This is beautiful, you guys. Trust in the atmosphere and trust in yourself. Trust that you're not running out of time. Things are going to happen. Just maybe not at the time that you wanted it to. Just be patient. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available for me. You guys. Okay, Aries. This was my love and life, but mostly love reading for you. I hope it resonated. I hope that you have something that you can kind of look at from a different point of view, or maybe a little bit of clarity on a situation. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Can't wait to catch you guys next time.